Imagine you are inside a dream where time moves slowly and every sound turns into a story. Keep your eyes closed and let us begin. The river was quiet that day, too quiet. Not a bird sang, not a leaf moved. Even the wind seemed afraid. And in the middle of that silent river, a crocodile named Kavi floated alone, his eyes half closed, but his heart wide awake with pain. Kavi was not like other crocodiles. While others hunted and fought, Kavi watched. He listened. He felt. Every morning, he would rise slowly from the water and look at the sky as if searching for something or someone. But no one knew what. The other animals feared him. To them, he was just a dangerous predator with sharp teeth and cold eyes. But inside, Kavi carried a story no one had ever heard. Years ago, when Kavi was just a small hatchling, he had a best friend, a tiny bird named Meera. She used to sit on his head and chirp happily while he swam. She would tell him stories of the sky, the clouds, and the world beyond the river. Kavi, in return, would protect her from danger. They were an unlikely pair, strong and small, silent and cheerful, but they were inseparable. One day, Meera said, "Kavi, I want to see the mountains. I want to fly far, far away." Kavi's heart sank. "But will you come back?" he asked softly. Meera smiled. "Of course. This river is my home, and you are my family." And with that, she flew away. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. But Meera never returned. Kavi waited every single day. He stopped playing. He stopped hunting properly. He just floated in the river, staring at the sky, hoping to see a small bird flying back to him. But the sky remained empty. The animals began to notice. "Why is Kavi so quiet?" asked a monkey. "Maybe he's planning something dangerous," whispered a deer. Fear spread across the forest. No one understood that Kavi was not planning anything. He was just broken. One evening, a little boy named Arjun came to the river. He had lost his way in the forest and was scared. As he walked closer to the water, he saw Kavi. His heart raced. "A crocodile," he whispered, trembling. But Kavi didn't move. Arjun watched carefully. He noticed something strange. The crocodile was crying. Tears rolled slowly from Kavi's eyes into the river. Arjun had never seen anything like it. Gathering courage, he spoke softly. "Why are you crying?" Kavi looked at him. For a moment, their eyes met. One filled with fear, the other filled with sorrow. "I lost someone," Kavi said quietly. Arjun was surprised. He had never imagined a crocodile could speak or feel this way. "Who?" he asked gently. "My friend," Kavi replied. "She promised she would come back." Arjun sat down near the riverbank. For the first time, someone was listening to Kavi. He told Arjun everything about Meera, their friendship, and the long wait. As Kavi spoke, his voice trembled. "I wait every day, but she never comes. Maybe I wasn't important enough." Arjun shook his head. "No, maybe something happened. Or maybe she couldn't come back. But that doesn't mean she didn't care." Kavi was silent. No one had ever spoken to him like this before. Days passed, and Arjun began visiting Kavi regularly. They talked. They laughed. They shared stories. Slowly, Kavi started to change. He smiled more. He moved more. The river no longer felt so empty. And the animals noticed too. "That crocodile, he's different now," said the deer. "He doesn't seem dangerous anymore," said the monkey. Fear began to fade. One morning, something unexpected happened. A weak fluttering sound came from the sky. Kavi looked up. A small bird struggling to fly was coming toward the river. His heart stopped. "Meera," he whispered. The bird landed near him, tired and injured. It was her, but she was not the same. Her feathers were dull. Her wings were weak. "I tried to come back," she said softly, "but I got hurt on the way. It took me so long." Kavi's eyes filled with tears again, but this time, they were different. They were tears of relief. "You came back," he said. Meera smiled faintly. "I promise." Kavi gently protected her, just like before. Arjun helped too. He brought food and water for Meera. Together, They took care of her until she slowly recovered. And once again, the river was filled with life. The birds sang. The wind danced. The silence was gone. One evening, as the sun set, Arjun sat beside Kavi. "You waited for so long," he said. "Weren't you angry?"
Kavi shook his head.
"No, because real love doesn't count time. It only remembers promises." Arjun smiled. He had learned something important. From that day on, the river was no longer a place of fear. It became a place of friendship, hope, and understanding. And Kavi, the silent crocodile, was no longer alone. Glowing star life lesson. Never judge someone by their appearance. Even the strongest hearts can carry deep pain. True friendship is built on trust, patience, and understanding. And real promises are never forgotten.